My journey into divine hope began as a young man, probably the youngest person in the seminary at that time, but coming into divine hope, I was seeking several things. One of the things that I was seeking was to obtain a better knowledge of the Holy Scriptures. Another thing was to prove to myself, others within this camp, as well as family and friends, that positive change could come from within someone who was labeled a lost member to society. And the third and most important was to attain a better relationship with God the Father and His Son, Jesus Christ. Never being in a college setting, some things came easy, but more than a little bit, I found some of the studies to be tedious and just flat out hard. Biblical languages was my biggest challenge, but I made my professors a deal that if they would teach me to read, learn, and speak Hebrew and Greek, that I would teach them street slang, but that didn't go too well. I won't sit here and try to paint a pretty picture, because that's Tim Robinson's job, but we had our days when we agreed and when we also disagreed, and we had days when we were just plain old tired of writing, memorizing, writing again, and memorizing again, but by the grace of God, we overcame. Participating in divine hope brought a change within myself that to this day, I'm still shocked manifested in a young man who spent most of his life being angry. I built walls, and I continued to build those walls higher and higher as I grew in my life. But Genesis 50:20 states that what Satan meant for bad, God meant for good. Myself, the gentleman sitting here today, and so many others around can testify that indeed what Satan meant for bad, our God, He took it, He changed it, He turned it around, and He made it for good. Thank you.
I've been in divine hope since the beginning of 2013. This is an honor to be receiving a certificate for completing 10 classes. And my special class was how people can change, because all my life I was told I would never learn or change for the good. Therefore, I was able to prove to myself, to my parents and sister, that God is number one in my life. And it takes time, and choices we have to make today determines what will be in the tomorrow of our life. I thank God for the life He has given me, because He has made me feel strong. With a good outlook on my future to come. I would like to end with a quote from one of the greatest church fathers, Augusta of Hippo, 354 to 430 AD, an African bishop. And this is what he stated: "Faith is to believe what we do not see, and the reward of this faith is to see what we believe." Thank you, and God bless you all.
There is a darkness in prison, but God, who said, "Let light shine out of darkness." Having this ministry by the mercy of God, we do not lose hope. Fellow Christian brothers and sisters, look to your past, see how far you have come. At one time we were the darkness, now we are light. We all have value, don't let anyone diminish it. Find something to live for every day. Encourage one another every day. Pray for one another every day. Because every life, even an LWAP, a life without parole, is a life worthy of prayer. Stay in the Word. It is the lamp that lights our path as we walk as Christians of life. May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace in believing in a day when night will be no more. There will be no need for a lamp or a light of sun. The Lord our God will be our light, and we will reign forever and ever. Thank you.